Welcome to Integrated Budget Management Learning Session. Today we will be learning on how to do a budget preparation by encoding our programs, projects, outputs, and activities. We will also learn on how to add expense items to our respective activities, which will then be used to generate your division's PPMT. Let's start. First, open Internet Explorer on your computer. Then go to our IBFS address, http://office.minda.gov.ph:9002. As soon as the login page is loaded, you will then key in your assigned username and password. Then click in the login button to access your division's profile. After logging your account successfully, you will see your dashboard containing details of your budget. To proceed with budget entry, click the Budget Management button. You will be prompted to select a year. After choosing a year, you will be redirected to the Budget Management entry form. This will be main data entry for your budget management. On the screen you will see the details. To start our entry, click on the Add New button to create a new raw data. After that, click on the field program and enter the necessary data, along with all the other fields. This will create our budget details. To add another item, let us click again the Add New button and repeat the process. After encoding all of your division program plans, projects, outputs and activities, we will now add our expenses for the encoded activities. To start, select a month, where we will enter our expenses, and double-click the empty field to show the list of expense items registered in the system. I will now demonstrate on how to add an expense item to an activity. For example, I will select local travel and press the OK button when done. This will lead you to the local travel entry form. click on Save button to save the data and then it will show on the list below. To close this form, click Cancel button and it will return you to our main data entry form. The expense on selected month for our entry will now be updated with total value of entries, regardless of how many expense items we encoded. You will also notice that the details of those entries we encoded will be displayed at the bottom part of the grid. In order for us to proceed to our PPMT, we need to submit our data entries for verification to the division chief. To do this, on the same form, find the My Activities menu on the upper left part of the screen. It will now show us our activity entries. The data listed here are the budget expense items and our entries. To submit, Current Status drop-down is shown on this video and select for approval from the list. This will display all the total amount of expense entries that we created. Now click on the field in January. On this part will display in details the expense items that consist of the total amount in January. Find the Check All button on the same window and click Submit All to proceed. After submission, the division chief will review the entries encoded and approve when done. When the approval of division chief is done, the next process will be the approval from the budget officer from the finance division. Once the approval has been made, we can now generate our PPMT. To generate our PPMT, click Budget Management button. Select Year to proceed. On the Budget Management main form, click PPMT menu as shown on this video. Next, select PPMT Data menu. This will launch the report tool needed for printing our PPMT. Enter your current password to proceed. After that, select the working year to process. Next, click on the Generate PPMT button. A new window will appear. Select First Main and then select the fund source and click the OK button. Wait for your data to load. It will now load up all the expense item entries. To print your PPMT, click the Print Preview. Once the Print Preview is pressed, the report window will appear, containing the PPMT data. But first, you will have to enter on the next form, who is preparing, and who should it be submitted to. To this, the prepared by would be the division chief and submitted to the director level. You can now print your PPMT using the print button shown in this video.